Hey there, this is Paulie Del Vecchio, Pyrion's lawyer, and this is a disclaimer. This video's got some swearing in it. Funny how you don't need to mention that the average game of Dota 2 has more swearing than a bag of angry sailors thrown in a river, but hey, if you're easily offended by words like fuck, or cunt, or shithole, or mangina, or ignorant fuckwit, or gaping love tunnel dripping with hot jism, then go watch Thomas the fucking Tank Engine already. I've been doing this job for 47 fucking years. I don't need some young punk telling my client he can't swear on the internet. It's the internet. It's like telling someone they can't spit in the ocean. Rafango!
Welcome to Pyrion Flax's guide to Dota 2 items. In my original guide to Dota 2, which you can see on my channel by the way, I mentioned a few items like the armlet and my confusion with the vast range of items available. As I've now played more games, I'm starting to get a better handle on all the weirder items out there that are still kind of baffling to me, but which I at least know are important, and I know some of their names. This guide is aimed at new players like me, and the first thing to know is that no matter what build you go for, you're probably wrong. Like a monkey with a typewriter, yeah, you will occasionally churn out the complete works of Shakespeare, but more often than not, you'll just end up writing a Twilight novel, so don't worry about it. I almost always buy the wrong item. Whether I'm buying the donkey after someone already has, or buying another donkey when I need to upgrade it. Why? Well, because the suggested item list that you get in Dota 2, generally speaking, isn't very good. It's okay, but it's not optimal. It's certainly got a few things in there that are pretty good, but it's like getting your Magic 8 Ball to do your shopping list for you. Do we really need more manure, Magic 8 Ball? All signs point to yes, it says. Well, you're already knee-deep in manure, and it's clear the Magic 8 Ball is up to something. Who knows what? Anyway, there are a few items that are always useful. One is Tangos. Get Tangos. They give you health. Even an idiot like me can handle that. Then you got clarity potions. They give you mana. Obvious, right? This stuff is basic RPG kind of fantasy stuff. Health potions, mana potions. Easy peasy. Next up, boots. You get boots, you move faster. Good for chasing, good for running away. Awesome. Easy to remember. Even though I personally think wearing a pair of giant heavy metal power treads would actually hinder your movement. For some reason, it makes you go faster. I don't see Usain Bolt strapping on a pair of Doc Martens, but then again, it's magic, innit? So we got boots, you got healing, you got mana potions. Next up, it starts to get a little bit tricky. Are you a hard carry who can jungle in the early game while ganking and avoiding being ganked, and possibly aim for extremely powerful but expensive items while your team holds down the fort? Then don't buy the Tutu of Whimsy, okay? Get something good. Then you're going to want to buy all kinds of weirdy, beardy stuff. But wait, do they have heroes who need to be countered with specific items like Battle Fury to combat Phantom Lancer? If so, then all your plans just went out the window. Incidentally, if you look at Phantom Lancer, you look at Lycan, they have almost identical haircuts. Go ahead and check it out. At this stage, I must say, I generally ask for help from my teammates once I've got past those basic few early items. This is actually a very, very bad idea. Asking which item to buy from your team is like asking your satnav, but it can't make up its mind and gives you a load of nerd shit about road surfaces and optimal traffic light strategy, or it just can't make up its mind, begins arguing with itself, and the whole time you're still going straight ahead. So the best way to get anywhere, I find, is to use Alt-Tab, but then you got to Alt-Tab out of the game, and you'll probably die. The other best way to get everywhere is, of course, a TP scroll. That's the fourth and final item I actually know anything about. If you don't have one on you at all times, you're like the dude who's never answers his mobile phone. Honestly, this is a personal bugbear of mine. Why have a phone? Why have a phone? I keep my phone in my pocket. And if it's in my pocket and it's vibrating and ringing, generally speaking, because I am a living human being, I can tell my phone's going off, and I'll take it out of my pocket and I'll answer it because it might be an important phone call. Mrs. Flax, for instance, she keeps hers at the bottom of the world's biggest fucking handbag, along with a book she's halfway through, an umbrella even though it's August, a socket wrench set, and a surface-to-air missile platform. That's just the way some people roll. Why have a phone then? Why have it? Certainly, I mean, just turn it off. Use it for calls when you need it, but just tell me ahead of time. Don't try calling me, because my phone's at the bottom of the fucking Mariana Trench. Okay, the item with the weirdest name in the game, the Black King Bar. Sounds like a pub that Idi Amin opened after he'd retired, but in fact, it makes you enormous and immune to pain. It's a bit like downing a tray of Jägermeisters and then fighting an entire rugby team. You feel completely invincible. And then you pick yourself up after getting owned, dust yourself down, you hit the strip club, you down another tray of Jägermeisters, and you fight all the strippers inside. That's basically Black King Bar. I know that much, and if I'm playing a strength hero, I get that shit out of that item. There's all kinds of other items like that. Like there's even a Monkey King Bar, which actually sounds like kind of a fun place too. But after that, you've got Battle Fury, you've got Butterfly, you've got Desolator, you've got Yule's Scepter. The names are all awesome, but there's just too many details to remember for every single item. So I just buy what people tell me and hope that eventually the knowledge will seep into some distant part of my brain that doesn't get wiped out by alcohol on a daily basis. Finally, we enter the Twilight Zone, where people buy things like the Divine Rapier. I hear this talked about a fuckload, like some kind of mythical item, but also kind of a terrible idea. It's bizarre. I didn't really know what the fuck was the deal until I had this. It's just an incredible game that I played the other day. The replay code is 308-07663 if you want to watch it. I've never commentated on a game before, really, so give me a break, but I'll attempt to do my best and explain what the fuck is going on. But here it is. Okay, I don't normally do these kind of long gameplay heavy vids, but this one was just exceptional. I thought it demonstrated the way items work in Dota 2 really well. To someone like me who doesn't know what a Divine Rapier really is all about, this is a great example of what Divine Rapier is like to have in your average bullshit pubby game played by complete idiots. This is creativity. He was awesome as Bounty Hunter. I think at this he's level 22 at this stage. He's responsible for like 90% of our kills. He's got 12,000 gold just sitting around, and he's already got a Battle Fury and whatever that other thing is. What does he do? He buys 2 Divine Rapiers. He now does over, what is that, 6, 7, over 800 damage. Decides he can solo the entire enemy team in their base. Maybe not the best of ideas. He's getting taken out by Shadow Shaman here. Boom! Creativity's just dropped 2 Divine Rapiers. Knight gets there. Pedantique gets there. Fernot Dawn gets there. Who's got one? Shadow Shaman's got one. Warlock's got one. Warlock dies. Pedantique, as Shadow Shaman, now has 1 Divine Rapier. Are they going to get Warlock again? If they can get Warlock again, they will have both Divine Rapiers, and we've just given 12,000 gold to the enemy team. Boom! Now Pedantique. CK doesn't even want the Divine Rapier. He couldn't care less. Pedantique gets both. But what does Pedantique do with it? Hangs around in his base for about 5 minutes for no reason. I don't know what. They didn't even push a single tower. And then what does he do? He gets caught out of position. He gets zapped by everybody and he dies. Creativity is there, sniffing around. I believe Creativity got 1 of the Divine Rapiers. No, he did not. Who did get it? There's one at Knight's feet. Is anyone going to pick it up? Is anyone going to pick it up? It's impossible to tell at this point. I think Creativity got 1. Warlock didn't get it. Rubik didn't get it. Who's got it? There. Okay. Invoker's got the other one. And Invoker is deciding that he could solo the entire Radiant team. With his 3 of his teammates dead, he's decided he's going to just lurk around the outside. He's waiting for the perfect moment to strike. What's his decision going to be? What's the perfect moment here? He's decided to go for Tide Hunter. All on Tide. Boosh! Fladam! Here comes the big flaming thing, and that's it. Boosh, dead. Pyrion Flax did a good thing. But I don't even know what a Divine Rapier is, so I don't even turn around and pick it up. Clark Gable grabs it, aka my man Mechaneer. An Invoker buys back, promptly dies again. Rubik's got 1. Shadow Shaman's got the other. What now? What now? The tension is unbelievable. Here goes Shadow Shaman. He's trying to take out Rubik. Rubik floats him up in the air with that thing that he does. Here goes Fernot Dawn firing off a Windrunner thingy. Here comes Shadow Storm Spirit. It's going to take out Rubik's 101. He's turned into a pig. A pig. And now Shadow Shaman's turned Fernot Dawn into a chicken. CK. Boosh! Clark Gable's down. Divine Rapier's yeah. Again, CK turns his back on it, but this time he decides to run back and get it. Grabs a Divine Rapier. Runs, doesn't even bother hitting those creeps, and then he can one-shot them. And what happens next? Shadow Shaman decides to solo the entire bottom lane. Runs down there for no reason, entirely on his own. Decides to take out Pyrion Flax. Kills Tide Hunter, but what's this? He gets shackled by Fernot Dawn with the long-range Boosh! And then here comes Warlock and Bounty Hunter. They want their Divine Rapier back. Bounty Hunter, boosh, boosh, boosh! Dead. There's a Divine Rapier there somewhere. Who's going to get it? Is Creativity going to get it? He's got no free slots. Unless he recovered that other one. No, he got that one, so he got that one. So now he has 1. Where's the other one? I'll tell you where the other one is. It's in the fountain. And this is a couple more minutes on. We've taken out two of their towers. We're honing in on their ancient. Chaos Knight has the other Divine Rapier, and he has decided to hide in base. Look at that one shot! Boom! That's awesome, isn't it? Chaos Knight is hiding in Fountain rather than come out and give back one of his Divine Rapiers, which just sums up the mindset of items in this game. CK would rather lose the game for sure. Like, if he came out with Treant, you know, he's not going to do anything, but he could do something. Surely better to die gloriously than in a cowardly fashion. I don't know. He's decided to... Look at him hiding in the Fountain there. Pyrion Flax goes in. Alt! I'm going to hit him. I'm going to... Kill him! Creativity's gonna kill him too! Kills him, but the game ends before we can recover our Divine Rapier. Creativity's happy, but no! He did not pick it up. It would still technically CK's. How awesome is that? You can't beat that. Oh my god. And that's that. Everything I know about items dumped into one helpful guide. Thanks for watching. Check out my channel for more guides. And I'm trying to think what else there is to say. Oh yeah, fuck you, you ignorant fuckwit cunt. Lick my shithole. I'm gonna fuck your mangina and fill your gaping love tunnel until it's dripping with hot jism. My lawyer told me to say that. Thank you and fuck you.